Welcome everybody to our team call tonight. I'm excited that Bridget asked me to do this. I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to make it through. I'm sure everybody's had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. It's been kind of a long one and very wonderful. Just a great time to get together with family and friends and things. But we're on our Sunday night call, ready to get ready for our week. And this call happens every Sunday at 8:30. A lot of times I'm a little busy, so I'll get in on the replay, but I'm glad I could be here tonight. It kind of helps to fill up our cups and get us on track, re-energize us, and just get us on the right track. So again, my name's Kim Conrad. I'm from Ponca, Nebraska. I'm kind of down here by all myself with my daughter. I was introduced to LifeVantage about 3 years ago. It's going to be 3 years in August. I'm a Pro 3. I have worked in long-term care for 37 years, so I've got a lot of experience with a lot of different diseases and things. I'm not a nurse, but I was a nursing home administrator. So I was introduced to the product, loved the product, and introduced to the business, and I told my daughter, I'm not buying nothing. Well, guess what? I did, because you know what? This business is awesome. I was working 50 to 60 hours a week as a nursing home administrator. I was on call all the time. I have my own private business and with catering and concessions. So I was just kind of like meeting myself coming and going. And it's like, you know what? LifeVantage is going to be my new vehicle. And so I just feel that God blessed me with this opportunity because I can help others. I'm still helping others. I'm not working in the nursing home business anymore, but I am helping others. So excited to be here. Want to remind you about Dash for Cash. I'm in it because I love a challenge, and so what you need to do, it ends tonight, so make sure that you get all of your activity recorded. You can earn points with all the activities that you're doing, people you're inviting. If you're sharing the biohackandactivate.com page, that's an awesome page. Also, you know, if you're doing any 3-way calls, if you're doing any chats and texts, that type of thing, following up with people, that's huge. Let me tell you, put-ins and the follow-ups. So just make sure you get all your points in, because tonight at midnight it will end, and there are some cash earnings that you can make. We can make $25, and also the top point earners in the Nori, Garner, and Murray and Mucklows will all be recognized as well. So hopefully I got that right, Bridget. Also, our company is also rewards this Pace Setter program. I actually had an opportunity to walk across the stage, you guys. Earned $500. I was pumped. It's an amazing feeling. So you can help your distributors, or if you're brand new, it's exciting, you guys. So you just need to get there. If you get to a Pro 2 in your first 30 days, and it's easy to do, it really is, you can get a cash bonus. And then if you get to Pro 3 in 90 days, you get more cash bonuses. It's just great. So wanted to share all that with you. Also, if you haven't registered for Kansas City, it's not too late. You can. I just got some tickets for some of my folks. Super excited. I'm going to be bringing 5 people with me. So I'm super excited about that. Yes. And so it's not too late to register if you've come in on a platinum pack, or even, I think even the silver or the gold pack. There's a ticket if you're brand new. Otherwise, there's still some tickets out there if you want to buy some discounted ones possibly. Bridget can help you with that. So also, they're going to be having a celebration on Thursday evening. They don't have the full details, but it's soon to come. So, and then it's our 10th anniversary, you guys. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a huge, huge celebration, so you want to get there. Elite Academies are awesome. They just help your belief totally, and you're just like, oh my goodness, I don't want to miss out, for sure. So very excited to see everybody there. And also, I have to mention Cancun, because let me tell you, I've been to Cancun, you guys. It's beautiful. If you haven't been there, you don't want to miss it. I can't imagine what LifeVantage is going to do for the Academy. It's going to be awesome. I told my husband, we're going. So I'm going. All right. I think that's it, Bridget.
Great job, Kim. Great job. I just love the passion you put into your business, and people just love you, and you're in here in this business to help others, and you have helped so many people already, and I just look forward to meeting everybody else that you're going to help along your way in this path of greatness. I just love it. So thank you, Kim, for doing such a great job. You are
Thank you.
awesome, and you're a busy woman. Just listen to what she was doing, guys. When she started this business, most of us would have said, like she did, think she was going to say heck no, but when she heard it, there was no way she was going to say no to this, because it was a vehicle. She saw it as a vehicle, as a way to get out of doing that grind that she was doing, working 50 hours in one job and another probably 20 hours in the other job on the weekends. So this woman knows how to work. And I tell you, this industry, if you work hard like that, you're going to be successful. So Kim, you're going to the top. I love it. So thank you again for helping me out today. So appreciate it. She is right. Kansas City, get registered. There's still time. One exciting thing. So we do have a venue. I just don't have all the details on that, but that will be announced on the Facebook pages this week. So look for details on that. We will be announcing, if you guys remember, we wanted a lot of people here. This is our country. This is Mid-America, Mid-America. We're here, guys. We need to go to Kansas City. We're close. So get there. So we were trying to award people from getting registered and getting there. So there's a $150 cash prize waiting for the one that wins the drawing. So your name, if you're already registered, is entered in there. If you're new and you registered right away, your name is entered twice. So there is still time. If you are brand new, you could still register. If you have questions with that about getting registered, ask your upline and we'll help you do that. So get that, get registration done, and when we're there, we'll be announcing the winner of that. You don't have to be present, because I know sometimes people aren't going to be there on Thursday night. You will not have to be present that evening to win the cash prize, but as long as you end up showing up. So, all right. One thing we want to start doing this week, we want to recognize people for their enrollments, guys. This is huge to the business. The Dash for Cash was designed to get people in the habits of doing their daily activities, right? And when you start doing your daily activities, what happens? You enroll. You might enroll customers, you might enroll distributors, but it doesn't matter. It's a win no matter what. And you're getting the information out to people. So we want to recognize the people that are having success with their DMOs and their enrolling distributors and customers both. So here is the top 10 for this week. Okay, so starting off, one of the winners, or the people we want to recognize, is one of them, Kim Conrad. She is one that we've recognized that has an enrollment for this week. Shauna Mucklow has an enrollment this week. Frank Georgiana, Eva Dawson, Marcy Wilborn, Deb Waddell, Paula Douglas, Alicia Quackenbush, hope I'm saying these names right, CJ Goring, and Tina Oswald. So congratulations to you 10 people for being our top enrollers this week. We will be recognizing that every single week. So please know that we recognize your hard work out there, guys, and we want your name to be shouted out for all the hard work you're doing. So I will be posting that too on our Facebook page as well, so everybody can see that if they missed that. So I think that is all we have for announcements. I am going to pass this on over to my lovely husband, Jeremy Norrie. He's going to talk about the new incentive for Destination EA in Cancun and how to earn this. There's a lot of details on this, so we're going to give you some little chunks at a time so you guys all understand how you're going to get there, okay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, Kim, you're absolutely right. Bridget and I have been down to Cancun quite a few times. We've actually stayed at the Moon Palace twice. So when LifeVantage announced this on July 1st, I was like, oh, no way. This is great. I mean, the great idea to have an EA and an actual incentive trip, squeeze into one, and at an all-inclusive resort is incredible because, like I said, when we've been down there a couple times in the Moon Palace, it's incredible. It's 1,680 acres. So I'm gonna give a little background about how this resort, so you can get a picture in your mind. It has over a mile worth of pools. That's how long they have them. You get around with golf carts. They got indoor basketball, tennis. I mean, you name it. This place is enormous and it's awesome. So they couldn't have picked a better destination for us to try to work for. And the best thing is listen, I have never met or missed Elite Academy since I've been in LifeVantage, and I understand why. I mean, if you're brand new, it's just part of what we do as network marketers. We we're continually learning and growing to improve ourselves and improve our business. So that's what you do with these things. And I'm telling you, it's not just that, but it's the networking. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. to actually, instead of just being on a Zoom, we get to see everybody at these events. And so I'm pretty excited. We're going to be announcing that little get together. We're going to get together in Kansas City coming up here in a couple of weeks. Can't believe it's that soon. I believe we're almost like right at 130 people registered. So congratulations. So that is really, really good. But there's always the expense with these elite academies. All right. All of them. I mean, and it's an investment in your business, but it's also investment in you, but there's an expense with this. Well, here's the great idea that LifeVantage came up with. The good thing is they came up with this deal that you can actually earn your way to Elite Academy. All right. It's ingenious. I love it because I was going to go no matter what. Now I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and have them pay for it. All right. And you get it all inclusive and you get a few more days paid on them. And there's incentive ways that you can actually bring your children. Okay. That LifeVantage pays for. So that is amazing. So I'm going to go over, like Bridget said, I'm just going to go over kind of the brief overview of it. I don't want to get too much into it. Bridget will go and show you where we can find that. But I want to go over like the main points that you want to know how you get started right away. All right. The first thing you got to do is you got to pre-register. All right. It's $99. It's just like we're registering for, we did for Kansas City or Long Beach coming up there. It's $99. All right. So remember this, I'm going to tell you that's a big deal because we have to have you pre-registered by the end of this month. And I'll explain to you why. What that does is get you involved, or I'm sorry, like qualified so that you can actually start qualifying for the trip. All right. So if you sign up on July 31st and spend your $99, anything that you had done as an enrolled in customers, distributors from July 1st will count towards this trip on your points. All right. So that's the good news. Either way, we need you to get registered right away. The sooner the better, just so you can get started. Here's the good things. It's only $950. I know it might sound like a lot of money, but I don't know if anybody's been to these all-inclusives. That is bottom dollar dirt cheap. I'm telling you, we've looked at going back to Cancun, and our per person was $1,950 just for the all-inclusive part. So $950 is actually really, really affordable. But here's the good news. Remember, you can earn your way back, as in meaning LifeVantage will pay that. There's several ways you can do this. All right. I'm just going to go through the basic ones. The first one is PCs. All right. For every $40 in PV, you'll earn 10 points. All right. So for example, if you did say a physique order, that actually would be 30 points. All right. But here's the things. We're capped at 600 points on the PCs, all right? But that's actually very generous. I figured it out. It's actually $2,400 in personal or PCs. So you think about that. Yeah, that's 10 people at 240, right? You can just start working it backwards, if that makes sense. 20 and 120, so on. So really, that's a really good way to get started. That's on the PCs part of it. The rank advancing. This is a really, really big one because obviously that's what we're doing. We want to rank advance so we can grow in this business and obviously increase our checks and then obviously build our network and help a lot more people with these products. And so I'm just going to go through a couple ranks. We're just going to show you where you can find this, and they've got it broke down on every single rank. So no matter if you're a Pro 1, if you're a Pro 7 like Shauna or wherever, if you hit that next rank, they're going to reward you for that. And I love that because that's what we do. And the thing that really incentivized is maintaining that rank. Okay, that is where the magic is. That's where they're really, really rewarding you. Okay, so I'm just going to say you're Pro 2, and you that's what you was paid as of last month. You're Pro 2, but as at the end of this month, you'd rank advance back to Pro 3, or you hit it for the first time, Pro 3, you will get 200 points for that rank advancement. Okay, from Pro 2 to Pro 3. Here's what the cool thing is. So in August, when you maintain that Pro 3 ranking, they will give you 3 times your points the previous month. So meaning you'll get 600 points. That is incredible. Okay, so you can obviously see maintaining is obviously going to be rewarded 3 times more than what you did rank advance, but we need a rank advance. Pro 3 to Pro 4. So all you Pro 3s out there that are on the call tonight, this is what's cool. They're going to give you 300 for that rank advance to Pro 4. And if you maintain, you 3 times that and you'll have 900 points. So think about it. It starts adding up pretty quick. There's 7 tiers. I want Bridget will show you where you see this. I don't want to go through all the tiers tonight, but each tier will give you money that will pay the following month to help reimburse you for your investment. All right, to go to Cancun's. Here's another great thing that LifeVantage did. They give you 3 options. They don't want all your money at once. You can. That's one option. First option is you register and then you pay your $950. That is one option. Option 2 is you can split up in 2 different payments. So it's 50-50. All right. And the third option is in 4 installments. Okay. So Bridget and I are going to do the 4 installments because I'll tell you the reason why we're doing it. I'm not saying that you have to. The reason why I'm doing it is because I'm going to give them my first $99 pre-registration fee this month, my $250. And then we're going to go out and earn it every single month and have LifeVantage send me a check so I can go pay for it. So I don't have to use my own money. So that's why we're going to do it that way. But like I said, you can do it either way. We got 3 options: all at once, 50-50, or in 4 installments. Okay, so that's your choice. But that's good that they gave us options on that too as well. So that's really, really exciting. So the highest tier, so everybody wants to know, what is the highest tier? Okay, the first tier is 3,000 points. The highest tier is 12,500 points. Okay, that sounds like a lot, but you got to realize, remember, if you're just hitting that Pro 4 rank and maintaining that, you know, you're going to get 300 points that first month and then 900 points for every single month you hold that. That's not counting your PCs. That's not counting. There's some other different ways I'm not going to talk to you about. Your people in your downline that enroll, or I'm sorry, rank advance, some other deals that we can show you. Just reach out to your mentors or your upline and we'll be glad to sit down and help you explain how that works in more detail. I was talking to Sean earlier, we're going to actually come up with the YouTube we talked about possibly. That's going to be a little bit more of a detailed overview about exactly how you can do this and explain to you each tier and how you can help you get to that tier. Here's what's cool. So when you register for the $99 this month, remember, it has to be done this month, okay? And you have 5 people in your organization. So say it's you and you have 5 other people in your organization. If those 5 people register to go to EA destination in Cancun, all right, now you are qualified to bring 2 of your children for free. Okay, obviously you got to hit the tiers, and there's some things we have to do, but at least you got to that qualification, so we can get 2 of your children to go there. They do on the website that Bert's going to show you, which is pretty cool, that if you do want to bring your children, say you didn't qualify them for them, or you want to bring guests, they've actually discounted that, which is really cool. So they're really, you can see that they're really incentivizing to get us all there. And who wouldn't? I'm telling you, we've stayed in Cancun, but it's never been in February because it's too expensive. That's actually one of the most expensive months you can stay there. And if I mean, anybody that's on here from Nebraska on this call tonight understands from last winter, it's a great time to be out of Nebraska and down in Cancun. Okay. I mean, I don't know when it'd be better. I told that Sean earlier, I was like, finally, they're picking a place that's warm during the winter months, not thinking about us northerners. So let me see here. I just want to make sure I didn't miss nothing. No, I think I went over everything that I want to talk about. So like I said, there is a couple different ways to earn more points, but that's just the PC and the distributor way. I'm sorry. I didn't give you the points for what points you get for actually enrolling a distributor, which is, wow, how did I forget that? So anyways, if you get a platinum pack, all right, that's worth 100 points. If you get a gold pack, it's 50, and a silver's 25. All right. So we can actually do the math on that. That's pretty simple. I'm all about the platinum because I feel like if, I've owned businesses, and I feel like if you're going to do it, you're going to, get enough products so you can go build a business. But listen, not everybody can, maybe they're not in the right situation for that. So either way, you're still going to get rewarded for every single pack that we have. So remember, 100 for the platinum, 50 for the gold, 25 for the silver. All right. So like I said, if you really look at it, they've done a really, really good job. I believe they did a phenomenal job this time of keeping it really simple about how to explain how you get these points. And I'm telling you, I've been on a couple of these incentive trips. They're incredible. I know I see Sally and Tommy on here. They went on the Mediterranean cruise. We were in Hawaii, Mexico. So there's a lot of people. And I'm telling you, once you go, you get to see what LifeVantage is really all about. And they're really about taking care of us and having a good time. And then let alone then we've got to get educated and fired up with EA. I'm telling you, I don't know who thought about that in the corporate office, but that was smart. Freaking awesome. So anyways, I'm going to turn that back over to Bridget because I want her to show you the slide and then where we can get this. So, hey, thanks, Kim, for getting on tonight for us. You did a great job. Hey, all you pay setters, I'm sorry, all you Dash for Cash, I've seen the list. Wow. Keep it up.
Yes, they're doing a great job. So, okay, so if you want to know the details on all the destination EA, here is where you go. You just go to the main page. You go down to Welcome to Cancun Destination EA. And most of what you need is going to be right here. This is where you're going to go to register. This is where you're going to see the pricing. So Jeremy talked about the $9.50 for the adults. If you have a baby, they're free. And then he's talked about the kids again. If you have 5 people on your team that get registered this month along with you, they're going to give you 2 of your children for free. That is awesome. I don't know where that's at on the sheet here that explains that, but that is really cool. But that's what's happening. So, and then it shows the EA ticket is $99. Okay. I'm going to go past some of this stuff. So there's the paying. Jeremy talked about that. Gives you a picture of the Moon Palace, and it's awesome. There are so many pools. It's just beautiful down there. Okay, so here are the tiers, or how you earn your money back. So once you hit 3,000 points, tier 1, they're going to give you back $250. Okay, of that 950. Tier 2 is 3,500 points, and that's $500 back. They're only going up by increments of 500. That's pretty awesome. Tier 3, 4,000, which is $750 back. So the highest tier is tier 7, which we should all be shooting for, is 12,000 points, and they're going to give you $2,500 back for that. So that is a full ride, free trip with some money to help pay for that, your plane tickets actually. So how are we earning points? We're earning points in 5 different ways. By selling meaning enrolling new PCs or customers, like Jeremy said, or distributors. So you're getting points for that. You're getting points for personally rank advancing, which he talked about. Personally sponsored people rank advancing also. And then you're getting points for maintaining your rank. And I love that, guys. They have never done this before. They're realizing that that maintaining that is great. A lot of people hit a rank and then they don't maintain it, so then their business goes backwards. But they are tripling the reward if you maintain that in your business every single month after that. I absolutely love that. And then the influencer, that's basically the influencer is just every single month having 2 distributors and 3 customers in your business every single month. If you do that during this time from now till December, they will also reward you points for that. So here is where you go. So let's say you know where you're at in your business and you know you want to get, you say, you know what, I really want to get this, I want to get, maybe $1,000 cash back on this money back from this trip. So you're going to go to this planner here, go to the download button, and it's going to go through more of the details on the trip. Okay, it's going to go through the tiers again. It's going to show you the 5 ways to earn and how many points you get for each. So Jeremy was talking about on the far left, you sell to new distributors, you're going to get 100 points for the platinum, 50, and 25. You're going to get 10 points for every 40 in personal volume for your new customers. So if they buy just 1 bottle of Protandim, you're going to get 10 points. If they buy, like Jeremy said, say a Vitality Stack, you're going to get basically 30 points for that. Sorry, not for the Vitality. You're probably going to get 40 points actually for the Vitality Stack. So that's how you get points by selling. Rank advancing, it shows you what level you rank up to. So anybody that's a Pro 1 right now, if you rank up to Pro 2, you're going to get 100 points. And then it goes on up from there, okay? When you maintain it, like Jeremy said, it triples. When you sponsor somebody that rank advances, you're going to get points for that. He didn't go over that in detail, and I'm not either, because you can see that here. And then the influencer that I briefly told you about is right there. So let's say you know you want to gain so many points. This is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to print this sheet out. This is a way to map out your plan. So if you already know how many points you need to earn to get this amount of money, you can start mapping this out. So let's say, like Jeremy said, you're a Pro 3 in this business already, and you want to you rank up, you're going to figure out how much you're going to have to rank up and maintain to get to your points. So what Jeremy and I are doing is we are printing out 2 of these, and we are going to be, one is going to be our goals. This is our roadmap. And the other one, every single month, the month of July, we're going to look back at the month and say, okay, we rank advanced or we maintained the rank. This is how much we did in sales. So we're keeping track as we go. Okay, so we're going to have 2 of these going for our business. So that is, but this is just a great way to track how you want to get to where you want to go and how to watch where you're going. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, please reach up to your upline and they can help you map out your goals and where you want to go based on where you're at, what level you are in this business. Okay. One more thing I want to tell you. So this will go through some scenarios basically. So if you identify this as your goal, you want to be at the $8,000 or $2,000 mark, you're going to need 8,000 points, and it's going to show you a scenario of how you get there. I'm not going to go through all that, but it will show you every single step how to get there, okay? And how you figure that out. Again, if you have questions about that, sit down with your upline and we will go through that with you. But I do want to let you know at the end of the month, after our month ends, I should say, the company actually keeps track of this on your website. So if you go to your back office, on the far right-hand side, you're going to see a Cancun point tracker, basically a point tracker. And so basically in August, you will be able to go and look and see how many points you earned to see if it's correct for what you have figured out in your points. So if you lose track of where you're at, go to the tracker in your back office, and that will be able to show you how to get where you're at with points and how to get back on track or get on track to earn more points. So that is that. And I think I might see, does anybody have any questions in the chat? You can go ahead and I'm going to unshare my screen here so I can see if anybody has any questions. But let me, there we go. So let me just look back and see if there's any questions. And earn at least tier 1 along with you to get 2 kids for free. Did you? And I hope everybody saw that. So 5 people in your downline must register and earn at least 1 tier along with you to get the 2 kids for free. Yes, that is very true. So what happens if a new distributor joins after July? They will just, your points will start accumulating then. So that's fine. So whenever you start, your points will start accumulating based on what, so if they sign up a new customer, in their first week, they'll start getting the points for that, and then it will start accumulating from there. So yeah, they might just, if they're in the middle of the month, they just lost about half of a month of earning points, but they're also starting at ground zero. So when they rank advance, they're going to be getting points. So that's awesome. And they're going to get points for each distributor pack too that they enroll. So very good question. And someone asked, does that include airfare? No, it does not include airfare. Okay, qualification period goes through December 31st. So everybody saw that. If you want to earn here's Shauna had a good point here. If you want to earn your trip for free, your minimum goal for July must be 3 customers totaling 300 PV for you plus. So basically, they're doing this month. If you enroll 3 PCs and their volume totals 300 PV, you're going to get 100 points in the contest for that, okay? So that's for this month only, okay? All right, I think that's all we have for questions. I don't see anything else. So if you want to, I'm going to give it a little bit of a break, and if you want to stay on and do some training on the system on the Facebook page, system training, I will be doing that tonight. So I'm going to give it a little pause here, and we will come back to that. Thanks, guys, and have a great week.